Broken access control is the #1 web app vulnerability that we find in the wild today. But what exactly is it? Well, essentially, it's manipulating a web app to give you data that you shouldn't have access to. One of the most common reasons for this is something called IDOR, Insecure Direct Object Referencing. An example of this may be if you have something like a user ID embedded in a URL. And if you're authenticated to that user ID, but you change it, you get the data for a different user. You also could have something like access to API endpoints that are insecure, or forced unauthenticated browsing to things like admin panels. One of the largest breaches in history happened because of broken access control. It was a telecom provider in Australia called Optus that had two vulnerabilities: an unsecured API endpoint and also insecure direct object referencing, which allowed an attacker to access an API that was unsecured, and because the IDs were sequential, they were able to get the ID of every single person that used it. It equated to 10 million users, or a third of the population. Click the link to find out more